Hey everyone, Jay Whitney here with Space Headlines. We do a quick recap of what's going on in the space universe each week. And today we're going to be talking about the third week of August 2018. Our first item is tiny moons circling the Earth. A scientist has come to the conclusion that they think there are several small asteroids, very small asteroids, that are orbiting the Earth. They were caught by the Earth's gravity and they're not permanent. They'll eventually be lost again. This comes to us from the University of Hawaii, and they think that these tiny little asteroids might be 3 to 6 feet in diameter. So far, they've found one, and they believe there are others. The Hubble Space Telescope revealed an amazing image. Well, I know that the resolution I'm broadcasting on will not allow you to actually see it, but this image they released has 15,000 galaxies contained within the image from Hubble. They used ultraviolet light, infrared light, regular visible light in combination to make this image. It allows us to see 11 billion years into the past, and it covers a piece of sky 14 times larger than the last ultra-deep field that Hubble did back in 2014. The Parker Solar Probe. NASA made an announcement that things are going really smoothly with this mission. Launched back on August the 12th, and they're going through all their commissioning activities for the Parker Solar Probe. And these are things like the high gain antenna was deployed, the first instrument suite has been powered up, the thrusters are operating, and everything seems to be going really well. The next big event will be a gravity assist maneuver at Venus in October. Another interesting project, the Giant Magellan Telescope. This is a ground-based telescope in Chile, and it's a $1 billion project. The first light for this telescope is scheduled for 2024. 7 giant mirrors are used, and when they're all put together, it's going to be 80 feet in diameter, which is just ginormous for such a thing. Also, because of the unique attributes of the site in Chile, the Europeans are going to be building something that's a similar kind of thing on their own, the European Extremely Large Telescope. Made in Space is at it again. They're working with a company called Alevi to bring 3D bioprinting to space. As probably everyone watching our show knows, Made in Space is the leader here with 3D printing in space. But bioprinting has a lot of applications moving forward, and this is something that the Alevi company focuses on. They use biomaterials and cells to build up pieces of tissue, which could have various uses in space for astronaut injuries and other things. So Alevi designed a bioextruder that fits inside of one of the Made in Space printers. And Made in Space so far has launched 2 3D printers up to the space station. Perhaps the biggest news was from Stratolaunch, that their giant aircraft, which basically is 2 747s put together, they announced the stable of different vehicles that will be used with Stratolaunch to carry payloads into orbit. They vary from the Pegasus for very small payloads to 2 different expendable launchers, what they call the medium launch vehicle for payloads up to 7,500 pounds. The awkwardly named medium launch vehicle heavy for payloads up to 13,200 pounds. And quite interesting, the vehicle on the right, which would be a reusable space plane, which would carry initially cargo, but they have plans to upgrade that in the future to be a crew-capable, reusable space plane. So congrats to Stratolaunch and Paul Allen. They've been at this since 2011, and it looks like we're about to start seeing some fruits from all their labor. Our last piece comes from Lockheed Martin. What you're looking at is some concept art they released about their idea for a Mars habitat module. It's a very long trip to Mars. Astronauts can't hang out in a capsule sized environment for that amount of time, so they need a habitat module for their trip. This concept is based on the Donatello Multipurpose Logistic Module. And it's about 22 feet long, about 15 feet wide. And the way this would work is astronauts would be transported to this habitat for the trip to Mars. The transportation from Earth to this thing would be from like an Orion capsule, or maybe an enhanced Dragon or Starliner. That's it for our coverage for the third week of August 2018. Hope you enjoyed our show, and we'll see you in a week for what happens in week number 4. We'll see you then.